Siyandivusela nebekunene. Lithuba lelihle leli lekutawukhumbula bantu make lowadi ukuthi udele abantwana kodwa abantwana nasebaqhamuka bahluphekile wabafaka ekhwapheni. Kuyinto ke leyo lenhle emhlabeni. I can see most of the people here expected me to speak English. I hate to speak English because of what the people did to the black people. I remember at one time I was employed in the post office. 95% of people working there were whites, men and women. I just left school, Sapa. I joined our people at Lubamba. I was paid £10 a month. I said this was too little for me. Then they decided to remove me from the Lubamba office. They said, there is a space out in the government, post office. They'll give you £20. I said, this would be better. But when I went there, I was shocked. Anybody who came and asked for service, they queued up. But whites were not queuing. They could come and be served. Anybody serving would have to leave the queue and serve the whites. When it's finished, then he went back to the queue. But when another white came, he left the queue. But I was the first one to say to a white, please, go to the tail of the queue. I'll serve you upon your turn of coming. And the man became red, went to the postmaster, was also white. And the postmaster came to me seething with pain, scolding me in front of the people I was serving. I thought it would be honest not to reply or to attend to him. I continued serving the people until he got fed up and went back to his office. Those were the days, 1957. Most of you here were not born by then. Thanks God, what I did, I was fired for doing that. I was asked to apologize to another white gentleman who I spoke to after he had insulted our people. Come on, you baboon, come on, when they were taking out post office bags. And then I asked him one afternoon to wait and allow me to talk to him. He agreed. I said to him, well, I thank you for allowing me to talk to you. We're a nation of peace. We like peace. I'm sure you're here employed by government. I've been employed by government. Forget about the color you have, because the color means nothing. The blood is red, it's the same. If it is cold, you feel it in the way I feel it. I only ask you to talk to you then. I don't like the way you talk to people. It doesn't give us chance to make peace. If anybody came and insulted you, would you be happy? I don't think you would be. I've heard you numerous times talking to our labor when they take the office bags, shouting to them like you're shouting to a dog. This doesn't give us the spirit of oneness, peacemaking. You're old enough. Well, he took it, but very coldly, and the next day he went to the top man at the office. He said, I cannot be scolded by a kafir, and I want to resign and go back home. The postmaster, being a white gentleman, infested with the disease, incurable disease of apartheid, he said to his friend, oh no, don't go. We'll ask this man to come and apologize to you. To come and apologize for having done the good thing. Then they called me, he was called in. No, he wasn't called in. They called some senior officers, people like Sugati and the other senior government, to come and attend the day when I'm being slaughtered. Came in and I was told, you are not working well, you are not respecting the public. After the paper had written that there's one man who's working in the post office who is not respecting the public. Because I had said to their men, go to the tail of the queue. I said that to most of them who came after that. Then I was told, you must go and apologize. If you don't apologize in 2 weeks, we'll fire you. I said, no, not me. When I've done the right thing at the right time, not me. I would rather go home and hope I'll be better. We have cattle, we have milk, I have sour milk, imbasha, ikhona ngidawubhasha, ekhaya, and I forgot about that. And 2 weeks came, they wrote a letter, they fired me. Well, however, this is, by the way, I've been asked to come and thank your presence here. And the work Gogo has done, it has been a true manifestation of Buntu. And King Sobhuza was very happy that Gogo did what he did in his family, to look after the children. When they landed in Swaziland, they were all the children of the king of Swaziland. This is why he took care of them. This is why he even wrote to the government in South Africa not to kill them when they come to Swaziland, which did not they didn't take care of that, because people were killed after the king had requested them not to do that. And they were free in Swaziland. Those who were smart enough did some things. Some were teachers. Some brought their children to Swaziland for education. And they all thought what the king did was excellent. And he actually had shown that he's a father to them all. Gentlemen, it has been a wonderful thing to see you here, and to say nothing of the youth who was here. I've always said youth, if you're young, then you have gold, you have diamond, because you have sufficient time to shape your own destiny, to build your own future. Only the lazy ones wake up and the sun will set without them doing something that will help them in the future. And Gogo Masitsela and his son, who was wise enough to put on paper the history and the lifespan of our people in Africa. And this we will never forget, we'll always remember. I'm here because I think it is the very important thing to do. I think I must be the oldest amongst you. I'm 87 years. I thought I must come as an old man, and I thank God for kept me up till now, because I would have not known that our youth is dynamic. I've seen it, and we hope it will go on and on and on. The dynamism of it should continue and be passed to the coming generation, because the coming generation will look upon you. You lay the foundation for them and then they follow. Our fathers have laid the foundation. We have laid the foundation. Keep on the foundation. Remember that anything that is acceptable in the world, the precipitating of peace, peace, absolute peace. This is what we want the generation to know. Then Swaziland will become the young, small country that the world will want to come and see. Thank you.